social media doesn't necessarily show you that middle ground of like what it took, all the downs, all the stressful days, all the like, they don't show that. They just show, hey, I started today and now I'm up here. What's documented is this to this, right? And that's why I'm like so big on let's document everything, because what's missing is authenticity. What's missing is the true transparency of what it really takes.
I remember when I got fired from AAA. Actually, really, they fired me. I forgot the black dude's name, or else I would blast him. But there was a black dude who used to hate on me at the AAA at the Auto Club on Fig, downtown LA. He worked in the call center, real short. He just didn't fuck with me because like the girls liked me at the job and stuff. They was always hanging out at my desk or whatever. So he kept trying to get me fired and written up and stuff like that, because I had the tub of Red Vines, the ones from Smart and Final, the 5-pound bucket. I had that at my desk, and my desk was lit. And so he didn't like that. And him and a couple other people conspired to get me fired. They ended up being successful at that.
I've had so many moments throughout the journey. I feel like GT Coupe is a prominent moment in my journey that everyone knows about. I quit my job, taking a risk, and when I quit, all I had was I had some paper from my 401k that I didn't even know I had access to. So when I found out, I was like, nigga, cut that check immediately. And then I had a check from for taxes from the IRS. And I was like, nigga, I'm finna take this money and I'm finna change my life and I'm never gonna have to work again. Nigga, I was broke so fast.
A time that I remember that always pushes me through is it was this tournament called the Rap Contest, and I remember being down to my last $500, and it was $500 to enter the actual contest, and the winner would win a certain amount of money. And I remember rapping a song and losing and feeling like I got cheated because I later found out one of the artists was the son of the judge, and I remember wanting to quit. And I literally left that contest saying, I'm not rapping no more, I'm done, I'm just gonna work a job, that's gonna be it.
That was it for me. That was 2007. And that was the last time I decided that I was gonna allow somebody to take my job away from me. So that's when I started to develop my skill set. So that was one of the worst and best things that ever happened to me, because it took away my safety net. And from 2007 to 2015, I was unemployed, and I just survived by doing a whole bunch of legal hustles that I could get my hands on, doing email blasts, DJing. I was editing video, editing photos, whatever I could do legally hustling, just so I could try to figure out this entertainment industry and like just get in rooms and get people to rock with me, because I made a decision in 2007 with my final check. When I got fired from the auto club, you know, they give you a last check. So what I did with my last check was I took all my homies to Red Lobster right there on Century in Inglewood. And they was like, what we celebrating? I said, we celebrating the beginning of the end. Like, I'm never going back. And that's what I did with my last check. And they was like, what you mean? I said, I'm either going to win doing this, whatever I'm doing in this entertainment business, or I'm going to fail. But there's no in between from here on out. So I went unemployed from 2007 to 2015 till I got hired at the radio station doing what I actually wanted to do. And that was one of the best and worst things that happened to me, because when somebody pulls the rug from out from under you, you really only can blame yourself, because you was the one standing on the rug. And so once I realized that, you know, figuratively speaking, I'm starting making my own rugs.
I knew that car was gonna get repossessed, but it was something that, like, it comes with it. Yeah. And it's really, you either stick to the grind and you fight through it, knowing that when you get to that other side of it, you're gonna have everything that you lost times 10, or you cling to these things while you in it, and it's hard to let go, and that should be hard. Like, I'm still in a phase of life where I be clinging to things that is supposed to leave me, or that I'm supposed to just continue on my path, but I'll be trying to grab them. And imagine trying to go the distance and you gotta go like this. Not because something holding you back, but because you won't let go of it. You feel me?
And my homeboy Tim, shout out to Tim, he literally gave me $500 back and said, nigga, if you quit, you quitting on all of us that's invested our time. We all done invested time and money, and we believe in you. And that changed my whole entire perspective about the hustle, because I'm not just doing this for me. I'm doing this for every single fan and person that ever believed in me. So that was something that changed my life and my perspective, and I never forget that.
Man, getting my car repossessed was a big moment of let that shit go, because the car was just a physical manifestation of what I was going through in life, having to let go of a lot of shit. And from there, there's been so many moments. I remember getting one of my first label offer calls from Johnny Shites from Cinematic. I was laying on the couch and I was crying and I was having a rough time, like, what the fuck, nigga, this shit didn't. I've contemplated going back to work. Nigga, one time I filled out hella applications, I got hella interviews, and I ended up getting one. And they called and was like, man, we want you here, we love you. And I was like, fuck. And I knew I would get the job. I was really just testing my own nuts to see if I got back in a position to get comfortable, would I take it? And nothing in me would allow me to take that job and take that security. And I pushed on. And as I pushed on, the universe has favored me so much. I've always had everything I needed. Even when I ain't have shit, I had everything I needed still.
Stop looking for instant gratification. That shit don't work, and it's not real. Instant gratification is for suckers. If you're looking for a shortcut or a fast pass, take your ass to Magic Mountain and buy that shit. Other than that, the rest of this is gonna be long and hard. I remember, shout out to my homie G, my big homie G. We was in his Bentley. He said to me some crazy shit that I still remember. He said, if you trying to do something with your life that's gonna change your life, why would it take any less than a lifetime to get it? And so that's when I really like dialed in on my commitment to making this happen.